Having scored in Manchester United's victory over Crystal Palace on Saturday afternoon, Bruno Fernandes has now registered a goal involvement in 6 consecutive Premier League matches. The Portuguese ace has recorded 7 goals and 7 assists in 32 appearances in all competitions this term. Given that Fernandes scored 40 goals during his first 18 months with the Reds, it is somewhat surprising that it is the first time he has achieved that feat. While this season has seen a reduction in the amount of goals he has scored, especially in comparison to recent campaigns, he is arguably performing at his best level yet. The midfielder, like many of his teammates, has improved significantly under Erik ten Hag, with Fernandes also captaining United for the majority of the campaign in the absence of Harry Maguire. He has proven himself as an important leader, and in recent weeks, the 28-year-old has once again added goals and assists to his game. Fernandes has scored 3 goals and provided 3 assists in United's last 6 Premier League games, helping ten Hag's men record victories over Wolves, Bournemouth, Man City and, most recently, Crystal Palace. Although he is unlikely to get close to the 45 goal contributions he managed in the 2020-21 campaign, Fernandes has rediscovered his form in front of goal. Prior to the World Cup break, the Portuguese ace had managed just 3 goals and 3 assists. While his return was down, his performances were still good. Despite this, the midfielder was aware that they were not as high as they had been in recent seasons, but insisted that he was more involved under ten Hag. If we're talking about statistics, in my first year it was amazing, the playmaker told NBC Sports. Probably now, I'm not getting as many goals and assists, but I'm playing much better and I am more involved in the game than I was before. It's more important that the team wins. That makes your week. It's easier to go to training and see the same faces when you win than it is when you lose. Fernandes was performing at such a level where his statistics were rarely being mentioned, but now that he has started to get on the scoresheet once again, it could prove to the boost that the Reds need in the final few months of the campaign. United are now third in the Premier League, 8 points behind league leaders Arsenal, having played a game more, and look set to qualify for the Champions League next season. Moreover, the Reds are the only top-flight side still competing on all 4 fronts, with the club still in the hunt to win the Premier League, Europa League, FA Cup and Carabao Cup. United have a great opportunity to end their trophy drought and lift some silverware for the first time since 2017. The first opportunity to do so comes later this month, with ten Hag's men set to face Newcastle United in the Carabao Cup final at Wembley. There is a good chance that Fernandes starts that game as captain, and it would mean a lot of him to lead the club to glory. Fernandes has registered 57 goals and 46 assists in 158 appearances since arriving at Old Trafford in 2020. His return has been remarkable, and it is unlikely to slow down in the coming months. His overall performance levels has increased since Ten Hag began his reign as manager, and with the midfielder now adding goals and assists, it can only be a positive for the Reds. The Portuguese ace's priority has always been the success of United, and whether it is him, or one of his teammates, that helps with that has never been important to Fernandes.